Good morning, scholars. It is Tuesday, May 5th. We're going to continue working with long U, spelled U-I, in our spelling books on page 148 and 149. I noticed right away our Viking ship has sailed back into our spelling. I think they want to remind you to make sure you're reviewing or have reviewed your lap book, your Viking lap book, and you are familiar with where everything is, because today you're going to take your Viking lap book quiz using your lap book. You get to use it to help. So not that big of a deal, but it was nice of the Vikings to sail by and remind us of that activity too. Well, let's take a look. This first page is optional. Do you remember, optional means you do not have to complete it. It is purely optional. You can do it, or you don't have to do it. I noticed a lot of you last week did the optional page, so good for you. You were stretching your brain, filling it with more great knowledge. But if you chose not to, that's okay. Maybe you had other things you needed to focus on. I'm going to quickly go over this page since it is optional, and then we're going to focus on the required page for the day. Here, our directions say use the patterns, so here are our patterns, in this table to fill in the grid below, the grids below. So we got a whole page of different things we're going to be looking for. We're going to look up right up here to our pattern words to answer them. So this whole side of the page is called happy endings. So you are going to have to listen, that's important, so I'm going to circle it. Listen for the ending sound. So it's all about my sound, so I'm going to draw my ear. I'm going to give it an earring. This one will be a dangly earring. I hardly ever wear those. They get stuck in my hair. But I'm going to listen for the ending sound and write the words that end with t, end with s, end with z, end with long E, and our past tense. So those are the things I'm going to be looking for in this row. So let's take a look and see what we have. End with t. So I've got 4 words that are going to end with the sound t. Now I could look and find T's, probably a quick way to find some, but you're going to make sure that you say them and make sure that they do end with that sound. So very first word is suit. I definitely hear the t, suit, so I would write it right here. I'll go ahead and do that one with you. See it, say it, hear it, write it. Ready, begin. S-U-I-T. I'm not going to do the rest of that for you, but I'm going to go down and I'm going to look at the next 2. End with S, end with Z. Now this is where you can take your hand and place it gently on your throat. And as you say those words that have an S in them, listen to see if it's voiced, and make your voice box buzz and you can feel the vibration, or you won't feel the vibration at all. So I'm going to go across, and we're looking for the end, so we're not going to start with suit. Let's look at suitcase. It has an S at the end. Let's place our hand gently on our throat and say that word. Suitcase. Sound that end out really long. Suitcase. I don't feel my throat vibrating at all, my voice box. So I know that is a S sound. And it is going to go in the first box of this second section. Suitcase. It's an unvoiced S. So I'm going to write that right there. Suitcase. Compound word. I already spelt suit. S-U-I-T. And the second half, suitcase. A case where I carry my suit, clothing now. And then I'm going to have to find one more that has the unvoiced S sound, so my voice box is not going to vibrate. And I have to find 2 that make my voice vibrate. Like if you say rose, say that, rose, you can feel the Z sound in your throat. So that's what you're going to be looking for when you do this section. Next word ends with long E. So you're going to look for a word that ends with a long E. Could be spelled differently than an E though. And add past tense. I think I know that one. I see a suffix ed. So I'm thinking that's going to go there. The next column is all about syllables. Syllable count. We clapped out yesterday shoe, canoe, truth. Today you're going to clap out these words and find the 5 words that have 1 syllable, the 4 words that have 2 syllables, and 2 words have 3 syllables. I know that every syllable has to have a vowel, so if I look at the 3 syllables, I'm thinking it's going to be a few vowels in that word because 3 syllables has to have at least 3 vowels. Could have more, could have a vowel pair. So look and see. Let's do the first word again. Suit. Suit. 1 syllable. It's going to go here. Second word. Fruit. Fruit. 1 syllable. It's going to go here. Grapefruit. Grapefruit. 2 syllables. It's going to go here. But if I look at that word, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's got 4 vowels. It can have that many. We just need to remember that every syllable has to have at least 1. Now if you get stuck, you can bring your dictionary out again and look in your dictionary, and it'll be broken into syllables with either a dash or a dot between them. So you can look at grapefruit and you'll see there's a dash between those 2, or a dot. I'm going to let you go on that. It's optional, so if you want to do it, awesome. If you don't, that's okay too. Let's take a look over here at our required page. It's nothing new. Things that we do all the time, filling in the speech to sounds. So we're going to look. I'm going to color in my little eyeballs. I like to do that. Make them eyeballs and look at how the spelling of the word suitcase can be divided into 6 speech sounds. Wow. Suitcase. S, U, T, K, A, S. Suitcase. So there's the spelling of suitcase. There's the sound of suitcase. We're going to move down here and you are going to figure out the sounds. You've done this before, just new words. So you're going to rate the spelling of the speech sounds. So I'm going to put my ear there. No earring today. In each pattern word in the grid. So pattern words, important. Okay. First one is suit. 1, 2, 3. It's got 8 boxes, but 4 through 8 is blocked in gray, so we know nothing goes there. So if you get to this gray and you want to write one more letter, like, whoa, stop, something must be sharing a box here. And I bet you it's the vowel pair, U, I. Just giving you that hint. Don't forget to do this part over here. Again, we're going to start with the first word, suit. So I hear S, 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 U, long U, but it's U, I, vowel pair, goes together in one box. And the last sound I hear is T, suit. So I'm going to put a T here. Don't forget to come all the way over here and write the word. Sometimes we forget to do this. So let's see it, say it, hear it, and write it. We're going to know how to spell suit, that's for sure. You ready? Begin. S, U, I, T. Now I know if we were in the classroom, someone would raise their hands and go, I don't understand recruited. Well, I'm not going to do both of these for you. I will do 6 with you. We will do recruit together, and that should get you started for these longer words. Okay, so let's say recruit and listen very carefully because it's all about the sounds that we hear. Recruit. What do I hear first? R, hear an R. Re, hear an E. K, root, k, roo, crew. CR is a blend, so we can break it apart. It's not like a digraph. So I can break that C and R into two different sounds. So C, R, recruit. Oh, there's that UI, vowel pair. It's going to share a box. And the T, final T. I'm going to write recruit. So let's see it, say it, hear it, and write it. You ready? Begin. R, E, C, R, UI, vowel pair, T, recruit. That should help you with this one. All right, the bottom of the page is rhyme time. We're really good with rhyming. I'm really missing our poems that we would do most Mondays, so I hope you're finding some poems to read and enjoy and talk about on your own. Maybe I can see if we can get one squeezed in somewhere in our busy schedule. But I really do miss those. I enjoy reading them with you. Rhyme time. We're going to put an X, so I'm going to circle that, on the word in each row that, does not rhyme. So we're going to cross out the one that does not rhyme. You're going to use this bold word, and all the rest of them have to rhyme with the first word. So let's try it. Bruise. It's one of our sight words, our pattern words. Bruise, choose. Bruise, choose. Choose, bruise. That sounds like it rhymes. Bruise, choose, moose. Bruise, choose, moose. Bruise, moose, choose, moose. Sounds kind of difficult. Let me see. I'm going to do the next one because I'm thinking it might be this one, but let's see. Bruise, choose, moose, whose. Whose, choose, that rhymes. Whose, bruise, that rhymes. Moose, bruise. No, I hear it clearly now. So I'm going to cross out moose. Moose does not rhyme with bruise. Bruise, choose, whose. Gay. You're going to do the rest of them together. That's your spelling for today. So until then, go out and do great works.